Hi everyone, today I am reviewing the Essential Tarot. So according to its name, it's essential. So we're going to have a look and see just how essential I feel this particular deck is. So yeah, we're going to be reviewing it. I'm going to see what it's all about. I'm very excited to share this first impression with you. So we have got this beautiful deck. Now, this deck is by one of my favorite publishers. I believe it's a publisher. If I'm wrong, I'm really sorry about that, but it's Lo Scarabeo. Right there. One of the first tarot decks I ever bought with my own money was the Golden Universal deck. In fact, actually, I can show that to you. Let me just show you a few of the cards. I have them in my drawer right here. So it's just such a beautiful deck. You can see how much I have truly used this deck. I mean, the edges were completely black and now they've gone sort of white where they're starting to really wear quite nicely, actually, I would say. So these cards are so beautiful. They've got these golden foiling details and reflex and dots, and they're just so beautiful. Some of them are more exquisite than others. Like, for example, look at that. Just oh, it's so beautiful. I love the cards that they make. They are unique, they are beautiful, they are stunning. I just think they're so exceptional, and so I love that company so much. So we've got this deck. This is Essential Tarot. It's $24.95 US, made in Italy. And it says 78 cards with instructions. Now, the other interesting thing is that, I mean, there's really nothing else that it says on here, so we're going to just have to dive deep. Usually tarot card boxes will have a bit of information, at least about the deck or things like that, but it doesn't in this case. So this is all we got. It's a carton kind of box, and yeah, that's it. It's very, very simple. Just got some dust hanging out on my table. All right, so okay, we've got the booklet, black and white, and then we've got here, this is like what I call like a top card. It's essentially just got, okay, so here's the information. Oh, this is an invitation. Thank you for choosing this deck. So this is, I think, a website where you can learn more information and receive more information. You can join the conversation. Okay, yep. And then, yeah, it's just got like a bit of information as well there. This is what the cards look like. Ooh. Okay, so there's a top card and a bottom card here. I got a bit confused because obviously it had that on the bottom like this. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's that. A lot of companies do have that. So let's have a look. This is the top of the deck. And I have to say it's very, very unique. I have not seen something like this. I think it's beautiful. I love the fact that it's grey and then it's got these beautiful this beautiful rainbow effect going all the way around it. Ta-da, which is very, very beautiful. I like it. I really do like this. And then you turn it over and you've got the cards. Now what I love is that they've written the name at the bottom so that you know what it is, because with these ones it's not so obvious. I will be honest, it's not so obvious. Of course you have got the numbers at the top, yeah, but it's not so obvious, especially if you didn't have this. So I love the fact that they put that right there. And card quality actually is pretty good. Like, you might look at them and think, okay, they're quite what's the word? Thin. Not simple, but like thin, right? But they're actually, it's pretty good cardstock, and it kind of has this like, it's glossy, but it's matte at the same time, if that makes any sense. So like semi, it's like semi. So here we go. We'll get into this booklet as well in a little bit. So for the price, which was $24.95, so a little bit more on the pricier side, I would say that one thing I really wish they did was just put some information on the back, for example, because the back and the front are very similar. I totally agree that this is, you know, a good way, I guess, to save a little bit of money maybe with the packaging, but if they had just put maybe some examples of the cards and just explained the deck a little bit more, I think that would be a lot better, just so that you know what you're getting yourself into when purchasing the deck. When it's like this, you really don't know what's going to be lurking inside. Not in a bad way, but just in terms of design or in terms of aesthetic. You know, it might not be your cup of tea. So a lot of the companies, I'll show you actually, what they do is on the packaging, on the back of it, they usually, for example, this is the Gilded Tarot Royale, they put some example cards on the back with a brief sort of description so that you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. So, you know, that is what we're seeing. Just looking at a few of these other cards as well. yeah, so that's something I wish that they did do, but I have to say these are beautiful. So the full here actually is quite monochromatic, it's very grayscale, and then you go into the cards and you've just got these beautiful watercolour sort of ombre-ish, you know, going from one colour to another energies. Now, I mean, to be honest, when I look at that, I do think of the Empress. So it's just that main sort of first card. Like with the first card, if it didn't have the name on it, I wouldn't have known that that was the Fool. But I think with some of these, I can tell. So, yeah, really, really beautiful. I have to say, these are very unique. I really do like these cards. Oh my gosh, how stunning are these? Devil. I love these. Oh my gosh, I'm just going to say it now. I love these cards so much. Wow. It's almost like it's a church window and it's like the stained glass. It just reminds me a lot of that. I wonder if they've got more information actually in the booklet in regards to what they were inspired by, because this is stunning, really stunning. I just love that really beautiful blend of colours that we see here. I mean, the main portion of the outside of the deck is very much so the same, and then it's, you know, the swords and the cups and the pentacles, and then the inside of the actual window, I guess, which is very, very different. So stunning. Love these cards. I like how the Fool was grey and then it just moved into colour, which is quite interesting, but we're going to see. So you do get this booklet. Alright, so it says here, Essential Tarot is a minimalist yet decorative tarot deck based on the traditional tarot structure. It simplifies the message using as few elements as possible. So again, it's really just taking the essentials, I guess, of each card and its meanings and just trying to put that into there. The concept is to reach directly the main idea of the card and reduce a superabundance of symbols, excess information, distracting components. So I guess that's why they've done that. I really wish they put that blurb actually on the packaging of the tarot deck, because I think that that would definitely give like much more of an idea as to what you're really getting with the deck. But apart from that, I love the concept of this. I really do think that it is essential. And this is as essential as you get, you know, the King of Swords. So that's really wonderful. So, you know, in the booklet, actually, it's split up into different languages. So English, Italian, Spanish, French, and Portuguese. So you can actually go through it. So this actual book, like the amount of English that is on here is probably about 21 pages. So you get about, I would say, about this much of it is English, so that's how big your leaflet kind of is, especially if you don't read any other languages, or if you just read one specific language. For example, you only read Italian, then you know, it would be the same as that, unless you read multiple languages. But that's what we've got, and then of course it explains it all in a very sort of simple way. So again, it's removing the excess, and it's just really diving quite deep into the card with just the essential knowledge. So if you are someone that does not like all that background information, you don't need all those details, you just want to get straight to the point, this is your deck. It really is. It just cuts to it. Is this a beginner-friendly deck? Maybe not, you know, because tarot has so much symbolism, it's got so much to it, that this may not be a beginner-friendly deck, but I would say something, and that is that it's a beautiful deck. I do think that it really just cuts to the point, very to the point. I think also that the illustrations are absolutely stunning. It's very, very unique, and I love unique decks more now than ever before, and I'm into it. I really am. So I would definitely recommend this deck. I think it is very beautiful. So this is my review of Essential Tarot. Let me know what you think about this deck in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I have a whole playlist for all of the reviews that I've done, so those will be on my channel, and then you can click on the playlist tab and then you can find the playlist. It is all on there. Don't forget to subscribe, all that good stuff. I also do a giveaway every single month for a tarot reading, so definitely do check that out in the description box below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. And yeah, I definitely hope that you take care. And again, let me know what you think about these cards as well. And that is pretty much that. Take care, everyone. Bye.